Another YouTube reseller has one of these listed, and that's how I figured out what it was. Hey y'all, it's Vintage Vinny, and welcome to another thrift store haul. I've got a great assortment of stuff that I am looking forward to sharing with you all, so let's jump right in. So I got lots of glassware and ceramics and figurines and stuff. If it's kitschy or different and it's relatively inexpensive, I'll buy it. So what to start with is the real question here. I guess we'll start with this. Now, you guys know I'm not really that knowledgeable about dog breeds, but I found this, I assume it's a planter, and it was $1.99. And she's got these Capodimonte styled flowers on them because they're very fragile, and I think I accidentally did that the other day while unwrapping her. And she's kind of like this, like, deep purple color. Focus for you? Well, I guess not. But yes, very different. I've never seen anything like it before. It's not marked, so I don't know who made it, but I've never seen a planter with the Capodimonte styled flowers on it. So I thought that was different, even though it's got some slight damage, which even when you find the Capodimonte floral arrangements, they're always broken. So I said, what the heck? I don't mind buying stuff that has slight damage because that just means it's loved. Hence the reason why I broke the petal, because I loved it so much. So I found this for $1, and I don't really know much about it. I've tried researching it, but I couldn't find anything on it. I would assume it's from the 1970s, just judging by the color. And it does have a sun on the top, but unfortunately some of the paint's chipped off. It's a plastic canister. I would assume for maybe tea or cookies or something like that. It would probably be in your Mrs. Brady's kitchen. It's called the Sunshine. My gosh, this is going to be one heck of a video. I can't get the words out correctly. Sunshine jar. And it was only $1. If this happens to not be worth anything, I have a friend who likes the Pyrex Butterfly Gold, and I think she will like this because she just redid her kitchen and she has all this kind of stuff in it. So if it's not worth anything, I have no problem giving it to her because I was only charged $1 for it. Why I'm buying basic planters, I don't know. I typically try to find the ones that are figural or have color to them. And why I bought this one with the like little specks of black in them. This reminds me of French vanilla ice cream. You know what I mean? Because it's got those little like black pieces in them. And this is a USA Pottery planter, and it is footed. It was only $1, no cracks or chips. But typically I like to go for the ones that are a little bit more decorative and have color. Typically I like the Royal Copley ones or the Hager ones or any of the animal ones because I know that's what you all like. But something about this one just kind of said pick it up, and if I decide not to put it in a sale, I'll give it to my mom because she is looking for stuff just to use as accents around our house. So she wants to put a fake plant in here, put succulents in here, more power to her. So this was really interesting. And I saw it in the thrift store. And by the way, this came from the Goodwill in town that has 99 cents everything in the store. And I looked at it and I said, you know, that looks really familiar. And I went and did research on it. And funny enough, another YouTube reseller has one of these listed, and that's how I figured out what it was. It's a Fenton handkerchief glass vase. It's swung, and it's on a foot. And yeah, I mean, it's not the most, like, it's not my favorite color, personally. I'm not crazy about avocado green. I like grassy green, or like lime green. But yeah, I knew this was definitely something, and I decided to risk it for 99 cents. And by the way, it's Tam's Place who has one of these listed, and that's how I figured out what it was. She has one listed right now for $24.99. And because I know avocado green is not like a real big hit on eBay, I think I might go ahead and put this in a live sale and offer it to you all instead of having to put it online and have it sit and have fees paid on it. Did that make any sense? And pay fees with, listing and everything and having it relist. So I will see what happens. So be on the lookout for that in an upcoming sale. Now this girl, paid $1.50 for her. She kind of reminds me of Strawberries and Cream. She has one spot on her nose, and let's see if I can get it to focus for you all, where it looks like the paint is missing, but it's not chipped. Yeah, it's smooth. I don't feel a chip or anything. But doesn't she look like Strawberries and Cream to you all? Now, it's slag glass. It does not glow. But it looks like she was to sit on something, like a lamp, maybe? Like I said, I'm no expert. I grab what is attractive to me. So I went ahead and picked her up. It wasn't Imperial. When I was doing research, I tried to look up Imperial Girl, but I saw some that they were brown and white, but it's not this. But it's still very cool. Let me know in the comments below. Do you know who this is or what company made this? All right, and the last few items that we're going to look at before we jump into the smaller items. I was highly disappointed to find out that this does not glow. It's a pressed glass child's divided dish. And it says, "Where are you going, my pretty maid? Seesaw and Marjorie Daw." I just thought it was really cool because it's pressed glass, it's got a really cool design on it, and it's not avocado green. And they don't go for a whole lot of money, but I just was attracted to it because I like the look of it. And it would just look really cool hanging on a wall, don't you think? Now, you all know I don't really dive much into vintage clothing or clothing in general because to me it's just a pain in the neck to list and put all this information in, and sizing isn't the same for everyone. So I assume this is probably from the 1970s or maybe even 1980s. The brand is called Ironwood Trading Company, and it's 100% cotton. It was originally from Montgomery Ward back when they had stores. If you don't know, Montgomery Ward actually now is just a catalog company. So anything that you buy from them I think it's just mostly online now. But that's definitely an older ticket. When I say older, I mean possibly 70s, 80s. So not like older. I paid $4 for it. It's new old stock, never been worn, never even been taken out of the pins here. So it's holding it together. This will probably more than likely go up on eBay because it is new old stock. It's really, just by the feeling of it, it's got some really good quality. Why can't I talk today? I've been holding it and it's very thick and it appears to be really good quality. So this shirt will definitely keep somebody warm during the wintertime. So this was really cool. I got this for $1.99. It's called Treasures of the Sea, and it's from 1964. It just has different shells and bits of coral on it. None of it's broken or has come off of the glue. Or from the pic. Jeez, Lord. This is just proving to you all what kind of week I've been having when I can't talk thoroughly and correctly. Hence, that's pretty much all of my videos. But yeah, none of the shells or anything like that have come loose from the card, is what I was trying to say. I can see this being in like a shadow box and hung on the wall maybe. Or it'd even be great in a bathroom, I think. I love it. And the last item I'd like to share with you all before we jump right into the larger items. Now, these don't necessarily command a lot of money, the candeliers, but I bought it for the box because the box is just got a really neat looking background. If you do assemblage, this would be an awesome piece to use as background. So you could put like vintage skiing figures or anything like that on there. Like I would just toss the candelier and use the box because the box has such great imagery on it. It was $1.99 if I didn't mention it. It was made by the Gem Electric Manufacturing Company in, oh boy, I'm gonna butcher that name. Hauppauge, New York. It's after 1963 because as you can see, it's got the zip code of 11787. But tell me, would you be able to resist that if you saw that in a thrift store for $1.99? Don't lie to me, you know you wouldn't be able to. So that's all my larger items. Let's go ahead and check out the smaller items. Now that we've seen all of the larger items, we can go ahead and check out the smaller goods for this portion of the haul. So this hasn't been cleaned yet, but I thought it was really, really cool. It's an old amber bottle. I paid $2 for it, and it's for the, let's say, OD Chemical Company in New York. Like I said, I have not cleaned this up yet, so I'm hoping it cleans up nicely, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I may end up putting it in a sale, because I know that these bottles are rather popular in our little group. So while Avon does tend to get a bit of a bad rep, I can't resist the, vintage nautical decanters, and this one's heavy. So I know this isn't going to come toppling off of the shelf if I accidentally hit it, or hit a shelf. It was 99 cents, and it originally held Deep Woods aftershave. Of course, it's long gone. Like I said, I'm not really crazy about most of the Avon decanters that are out there, but the nautical ones I think I can live with. I said at the beginning that I only wanted that mermaid one, and after I found it, I found some seahorses, I thought they were cool, and it just kind of snowballed from there. So I guess I don't have as much of a disliking for Avon as I thought. So this was interesting. It's a piece of Viking glass. It's got the stretched opening, and it's got cabbage leaves all around it. Paid $2.50 for that. There was one listed online that had the Viking sticker on it. Mine, unfortunately, does not have it. But I knew when I saw the opening right here that that was definitely Viking. So that'll probably turn up in a sale at some point. I was really surprised to find another one of these. This is a Little Orphan Annie and Sandy toothpick holder. It's bisque. Paid $1, and it was made in Japan, probably from the 1930s. Funny enough, I was in the Black Rose in Chambersburg, and one of the vendors has one of these, and he has it marked for $85. No wonder he hasn't sold it. But hey, yeah, this is my second one that I found, and I think it's really cool. I'm going to try to clean her up just a little bit. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to be keeping this one and selling my other one, or if I'm going to be selling this one and keeping the one I have. I haven't decided yet. I think the most I could probably get for one of these is around $20, $25. And it's not cracked or anything. But yeah, we will see what happens, and if I don't think it's worth putting on eBay, it'll probably just go in a live sale. Big shout out and thanks to Jocelyn, the crazy lamp lady. I was scouring one of my local thrift shops and I just found this and I thought it was interesting looking. And come to find out, it is a piece of art glass. It's called Jack in the Pulpit. And I just thought it was really neat and different. I'd never seen anything like it before. No breaks. These usually run, depending on the color and the size, about $20, $25. So I'll probably have that up for about $20 and see what happens. Paid $1.50, by the way. This little kitty was 75 cents. He isn't marked, so I don't know exactly who made him. I know that cat figurines, depending on the name, can do pretty darn well. Not sure if this is going to go on eBay or where it's going to go because I don't know who the maker is. So that might just end up in a sale. It's really, really cute. Very mid-century, like maybe 60s. This was 50 cents. It's just a pink depression, I guess, tops, or like a top hat that's turned upside down vase. It's got a mark for Czechoslovakia on the bottom. I haven't done my research on it just yet. If it's worth putting online, it'll go online, and if not, it'll go right to a sale. It is pink, by the way. And I think I may have said that, but in case you didn't hear me the first time, it's pink. I did get a wall pocket for $1.50. It's got a bird on it. No marking on it to say who it was made by. There is crazing. But yeah, people do like these for their homes. You can use them for a variety of different things. You could put plants in it. If you wanted to put the tall matches in it, you could. Possibilities are endless. But yeah. This was really interesting, and I don't know what drew me to it. Maybe it was just the nautical look of it. Just this little figurine here, like a little, I don't know if he's nude and he just has on like a little bag to cover up his bits. But it was interesting, and I think it could, I can't talk. Maybe it could be for a pencil or maybe even just a flower. 50 cents. It looks like it was glued onto something. So I assume there's probably a Japan stick or mark on the bottom. But that's kind of interesting, right? That'd be kind of cool for a nautical themed bathroom or for my nautical themed room. This is really interesting. It's an anchor hawking snowman. I presume, my gosh. I assume it probably had hot cocoa in it at one point. It was only $1. Let me go ahead and I'll take the sticker off of here so you guys can see it. Because you guys can already see that it was $1. Good enough. So there it is. There is the anchor hawking sticker. I assumed it was vintage, like maybe 1970s. No cracks or chips on him, and he'd be just cool for vintage Christmas displays. Haven't decided whether or not I'm keeping that. If I decide to sell it, it'll probably end up in a live sale if it's not worth anything on eBay. These were really cool. It's a set of salt and pepper shakers. It's for the ABCB convention. Ooh, let me focus on that. So the ABCB convention, McCormick Place, Chicago, Illinois, in November of 1964. So basically what this was, they were promotional giveaways in the shape of bottles. They're salt and pepper shakers for the 1964 International Soft Drink Industry Exposition. And they were made by the Glenshaw Glass Company in Glenshaw, Pennsylvania, or in Orangeburg, New York. I've never seen these before, so I thought they were very, very interesting. I will do my research. If they're not really worth anything, they'll either end up in a sale or I may just keep them for myself because this is something I've never seen before. For 25 cents, I got a pack of Whitman Old Maid cards. Now, they're not all the same. There are about a good chunk of them are the same, and then you've got ones from a different deck that I have, so I was perfectly okay with paying $0.25 for that. I found a Fenton Swan dish, and it does have the Fenton stamp on the bottom. More than likely this is from the 1970s, but pink is a very popular color, so I went ahead and picked that up. That's probably going to end up in a live sale. And if I didn't show you, that was 50 cents. I found this cradle here would be great for a plant. It does have the mark on it, and as you can see, it is a Hager piece. It was only $1. So I will be doing research on that. It does have a hole on the, I guess what you would call this the headboard. So I guess you could hang it on the wall if you wanted to, and you could put a plant in it, or whatever you wanted to put in here. Put baby headbands, or like, if, for a baby girl, you could put the, what do you guys call those? The hair ties? I can't think tonight. It's been one heck of a week, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, definitely cool. Again, we'll do research. If it's nothing special on eBay, live sale. Now, I found one of these a while back, and I was super disappointed that I broke it. But I'm happy to find another one. It's one of those whale dresser caddies. No markings on the bottom to say where it was made. It was 99 cents. And I was really happy to find it again because I was really mad that I broke the other one. But yeah, I love it. It's going to be great for my nautical themed room. And as you can see, it's very dirty, so I'm going to be cleaning it. But yes, I love him. I believe this is from the 1980s. And it's, oh, you know what? I just realized it has a mark on the bottom. It was 99 cents, and let's see if we can make out that name on the bottom here. I guess it's not going to show. Something molds. 1979. Okay, so this is from the late 70s. It's a tree stump mug with a owl on it. Ceramic on the inside. And yeah, I thought that would be really neat for a live sale because I know owls are very popular. I picked this up for a friend, Jenny, the 80s toy hunter, who I know really likes the 80s stuff. It's a trinket box for Care Bears. It was 99 cents. And I believe it's from probably the early 80s. If I can peel that off, maybe we can see. Let's see. Yeah, but you get the picture. It's probably 1980s. I made a wish, and it came true. She loves this kind of stuff. I have a bunch of things that I got back from an Amazon shipment that was 80s, and it just didn't move, so I went ahead and I put that in a box and slid it aside for her. Or slid it to the side. Set it aside for her, so that way I can send it to her for Christmas. So I'm excited to add this to it. From my research, and by the way, I paid $2 for the set because they were half off this color. I believe these are Royal Hager candlesticks with that gold and that white trim on them. So yellow was half off that day, so I only paid $2 for the set. They look like cornucopia bases, don't they? Or cornucopia shaped. So yeah, picked those up, and I thought those were a great find. I keep seeing these kinds of glasses, and I keep thinking they're Dorothy Thorpe. But I'm not really an expert on it, and I probably should do my research ahead of time so I know what I'm looking for when I actually think I see real Dorothy Thorpe stuff. And I know that Target did do a re-release of that sort of thing, and that's why mid-century modern is a very popular style right now, especially if you see it in bigger box stores when they're offering reproduction mid-century modern stuff. Of course, the original stuff is always going to be more popular, and it gets more pricey with the demand of it. Okay, and my last two items are vintage Christmas. You all know I love me some vintage Christmas stuff. So I found two bells with reindeer on them. They are made by Napco, and they originally came from a place called Burkaw's Village Barn, and they were $2.29 at that time. I got them for $1 a piece, and this one also is Napco, and I believe this went on sale at some point. And it says 77 cents on it. So I guess, or maybe they're from 1977? No, maybe not. Maybe these are from the 60s. They say they're Japan. But yeah, I thought they were really cool, and they were definitely worth it for $1. So that is my haul for you all. I hope you enjoyed it.
So that's all I have for you today. Be sure and give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment below, subscribe if you haven't already. Click the bell next to the subscribe button if you'd like to know when new videos are posted. All of the links to my social media accounts via Instagram are down below as well, where you will see pictures of items to come in future haul videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye guys!